Over the past few weeks, Red Dead Redemption 2 players have been uncovering some absolutely wild discoveries. First, there was the outfit glitch. Then we found ways to obtain weapons much earlier than expected. And now I've come across another interesting method that involves one of the most famous gunslingers in the game. Today, we're heading after Billy Midnight's unique Mauser Pistol. But instead of leaving with just one, we're going to walk away with two. Let's get started. One of my favorite things about Red Dead Redemption 2 is that even years after release, players are still finding new methods, hidden tricks, and strange interactions that most people never notice during a normal playthrough. To begin, start the Billy Midnight Gunslinger mission as you normally would. Travel to Road Station and follow the mission until you board the train.
A quick word. What can I do for you, sir?
Everything here should be completely standard. Talk to Billy Midnight and continue progressing through the encounter.
Mr. Midnight?
Excuse me, I'm trying to drink.
Mr. Midnight, listen, this won't take a moment. I just want to talk with you about your old days as a shootist.
Get away from me!
Hey!
I didn't shoot him in his sleep!
No one's
I didn't shoot
saying
him in
that.
his sleep, and if I did...
Eventually, Billy realizes who you are and begins running through the train cars. This is where things change. As Billy starts running, you need to intentionally fail the mission. There are several ways to do this. You can fire your weapon into the air, you can shoot a random target. Anything that causes the mission to fail will work. The goal is simply to trigger a mission failure. Once the mission ends, select the option to retry. Now, repeat the process. Continue the mission until Billy starts running again. Once again, intentionally fail the mission. Just like before, any method that causes a mission failure should work. When the mission fails for the second time, restart it. At this point, you've completed the setup. Now, when you begin the mission again, don't rush after Billy. Instead, board the train and allow the scene to play out naturally. Do not initiate the duel immediately. Simply wait. Eventually, Billy Midnight will perform the action that normally ends his escape sequence. Once that happens, you'll have access to his Mauser Pistol. Pick up the pistol, but don't continue the mission. Instead, jump off the train and intentionally fail the mission again. After the failure screen appears, choose Skip Checkpoint. This is the key step. The game will place you directly into the next section of the encounter. Now, you'll proceed through Billy Midnight's duel sequence normally. This time, complete the encounter as intended.
Don't do something foolish!
You come for me! Come on!
After the duel is finished, approach Billy Midnight. You'll once again have the opportunity to pick up his Mauser Pistol. Collect it, and just like that, you'll now have two Mauser Pistols instead of one. During my testing, the method worked exactly as shown. There's still one final step. Don't forget to take the photograph of Billy Midnight. This is required to properly complete the Gunslinger mission line. Once you've taken the photo, finish the mission as normal. At that point, the encounter is fully completed and the pistols remain in your inventory. The Mauser Pistol is already one of the strongest sidearms in the game. Being able to dual-wield them this early makes Arthur feel incredibly powerful, especially during Chapter 2 and Chapter 3. If you're collecting rare weapons or simply enjoy experimenting with unusual game mechanics, this is definitely worth trying. And that's how I managed to obtain dual Mauser pistols from Billy Midnight. If you decide to try this method yourself, let me know how it works in your playthrough. And if you've discovered any other unusual weapon methods, hidden interactions, or strange glitches, feel free to share them down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.